Controlling the ball effectively is critical in modern football. A good first touch sets up a player for successful passes, shots and dribbles. Here's a step-by-step tutorial on how to control the ball with different parts of your body. But first things first, let's start with the fundamentals: focus, anticipation and awareness. So focus is obviously crucial, as you have to focus not just on the ball, but also the positioning of your teammates and the opposition players as well as your position in relation to them. Good anticipation basically comes down to your experience, allowing you to predict where the ball may fall or what a player may do, which can enable you to be a split second or two ahead of the opposition, which can be all the difference between winning the ball back through an interception or a tackle, and then taking advantage with a shot or pass. And good anticipation comes from your awareness, your ability to know where opposition players are, where to move and how to open up your body to best open up a passing lane, as well as what technique to use when controlling the ball to then allow you to make a pass, take a shot, or try to dribble. When you receive possession, you need to be side on so you can allow the ball to roll across your body, but unlike receiving the ball with your back to goal, this side on position allows you to quickly look over your shoulder as the ball is coming into you, opening your body and allowing the ball to come across you to then drive into the space, or controlling the ball and turning away if there's an opposition player coming towards you. But now we've got the fundamentals out of the way, now we can come on to the different body parts you could use to control the ball. The most common way to control a football is obviously with your feet. Using the inside of your foot to caress the ball is usually best for a pass aimed directly at you, as the inside of your foot allows you to cushion the ball, taking the pace out of it and killing it dead. In terms of the actual specific part of the inside of your foot, is basically just the area from the end of the toes up to the heel and the ankle. However, if you are on the opposite side to your stronger foot, say you're a right-footed player playing on the left flank, if a pass comes to you along the ground or in the air, coming across your body over to your left foot, you can also use the outside of your foot to control the ball, taking the pace off of it and bringing it into your path. But you could also use your instep or your laces, and this is probably most effective when you're receiving more of a vertical pass rather than a horizontal one. If a long ball is being played from one of your centre backs into you in a central position, maybe the ball gets headed out of the box and is falling, with you receiving the ball facing goal, or you're looking to bring down a long pass played, curving your toes to allow you to pluck the ball out of the air. But you don't just have to use your feet to control the ball, you can also use other parts of your body, such as one of your thighs. If the ball is played into you at an uncomfortable height where you can't get your feet up, you can angle either your right or left thigh to cushion the ball's impact. Angle your thigh accordingly so that the ball drops into the position that you want. This is obviously going to be different for where you are. You could be receiving the ball on the flank, in which case you just want to get the ball under control. Whereas if you're receiving the ball on the edge of the box, you may want to angle your thigh differently, allowing the ball to fall to you at an angle where you can then get a shot away. But you can also use your chest to control the ball. By leaning slightly back and puffing out your chest to increase the surface area, you can cushion the ball with a soft touch. And this can be incredibly useful if you're a wide player pushing down the flank and you're looking to receive long passes from your central midfielders. And this is the exact sort of chest control we would see someone like Antonio Valencia use to control passes from Paul Scholes in central midfield. As when you have a player with the passing ability of Paul Scholes deep in central midfield, he has the ability to ping a long pass straight into your chest. And once you get used to angling your chest correctly and absorbing the impact, using your chest can become a fantastic way of controlling a long pass. But it's not just the technique of your touch which is important, you also need to think about the timing and the weight of your touch as well. And a great example of getting the timing and the weight of a touch perfect is Kaoru Mitoma's goal against Everton last season. So you can see here Caicedo switches the ball out to Mitoma on the left flank. And now ordinarily, you'd probably just want to control the ball with the inside of your left boot or the outside of your right boot, cushioning the ball to kill it dead before then looking to create a 1v1 situation and possibly take on a defender. However, because the Everton fullback initially anticipates he can intercept the pass, rather than being completely goal side of Mitoma, he finds himself slightly advanced. And Mitoma is aware of this and takes advantage by not just cushioning his first touch so it sits at his feet, but touching it in front of his path and then driving past the fullback. And with one single touch he's able to get into the box where he then fakes a shot with another perfectly weighted touch, pushing the ball past the on-running defender and getting into a shooting position where he can put it past Jordan Pickford in goal. And we can see it from this angle, it doesn't make sense for Mitoma to kill the ball dead with either the inside of his left foot or the outside of his right, but initially when the pass was being played, the fullback wasn't so advanced, but it was only when the ball came through to Mitoma that the opportunity to play the first touch in behind the fullback was there. And so this piece of play perfectly shows the importance of focusing not just on the ball, but also on opposition players' positioning, and then having a variety of different touches in your locker to take advantage. But also by getting the weight of your touches absolutely spot on, as Mitoma did here, this should make you more efficient at getting the ball into the position you want, meaning that you need to touch the ball less often, but can get into passing, crossing and shooting opportunities a lot more efficiently. You can practice and improve your ball control by juggling the ball using different parts of your foot, as well as your thighs, chest and head as well. If you're training with a teammate, you can play long passes to each other, looking to control the ball using your chest, getting used to the ball coming into you at different paces, and practicing cushioning the ball to kill it dead and get it under your control. Wall passes are also a good way of practicing knocking the ball against the wall so it comes back to you at pace, working on your focus, reflexes, as well as your ball control in tight spaces. Also, when you are training with your teammates, it's good to do this under pressurized situations, getting used to not just focusing on the ball, but also on the opposition player's positioning, and looking to take advantage of this as Mitoma did against Everton. Remember, consistent practice and focus on a proper technique are the key to mastering ball control, working on controlling the ball with different parts of your body, under varying conditions, and in different game situations to become an excellent ball controller in the mould of a Bernardo Silva or a Karu Mitoma.